In this video, I will share with you the things I would have wanted to know before I first started studying electrical engineering. We'll talk about examination regulations and modules, time management and file structure, and exams and labs. So let's start right away. Your degree isn't just a random collection of lectures. Here in Europe, it's broken down into modules. These are self-contained units that each cover specific topics. When you pass a module, you will get ECTS points, European Credit Transfer System points. They are basically a way to measure how much work a module requires. One ECTS credit equals 25 to 30 hours of work. That includes everything: attending lectures, studying, doing homework, and even preparing for exams. To compare, in the US, you have credit hours, which are based on weekly classroom time. A good rule of thumb is that 2 ECTS points equal 1 US credit hour. In a typical bachelor's degree, you'll need 180 to 210 ECTS points, which takes about 6 to 7 semesters. For a master's degree, it's usually 90 to 120 ECTS points over 3 to 4 semesters. So in general, you'll aim to collect 30 points per semester. And here's something most students overlook at the beginning when they start studying: the examination regulations, or in German, the Prüfungsordnung. This is basically the legal document that defines everything about your degree: what modules you take, how many credits you need, what the deadlines are, and how exams are handled. It's like the rule book of your entire study program. So before you start studying, get yourself acquainted with the examination regulations and modules. Let's continue with time management and file structure. If you want to survive engineering school without burning out, you will need some form of time management system. Trust me, just going with the flow won't cut it. Before the semester starts, download your program study plan. It shows what subjects you'll take each semester, and it's great for tracking your progress. Then set up your calendar. Here's my 3-layer system. First, I have my yearly calendar right on the wall where I see it every day. There I put big deadlines and vacations. Anything that takes more than a month to prepare or lasts a long time. Second, my monthly calendar. There I put my midterm goals, appointments, gym sessions, labs, exams. They are all color-coded by category. And lastly, I have my weekly calendar. This is my control center. I block out all classes, labs, and study slots. It helps me see exactly what time I have off during the week to work or relax. Next, you'll need a semester strategy. Before the semester starts, check your university emails. Some lab registrations happen before classes begin. Sketch a rough plan. What courses are you taking? Are there any scheduling conflicts? Next, in the first 2-3 weeks of the semester, join all your online course platforms like Moodle or OLAT. Figure out what classes are worthwhile attending live. Don't waste time reading every script from start to finish. Focus on exercises. Then use your script only when you're stuck. Then use the rest of the semester to stick to a smart study schedule. Register for exams on time. It's usually a 2 to 3 week window. Then during the whole semester, solve past exams and do the exercises. After the semester ends, ask yourself, what was good and what can I do better next semester? What about the file structure? To give you an idea, here's how I do it. I've got one main folder called Uni. Then I've got subfolders for each semester: first semester, second semester, and so on. Within each semester, every subject has its own folder. For example, Math 1 has folders like exercises, scripts, past exams, and exercise solutions. So now let's talk about exams and labs. Before every exam period, I've always blocked out one focused week of studying. That week made a huge difference, especially when I studied with my team. We would meet 5 days from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. 2 2-hour sessions with a proper lunch break, and that rhythm really worked. And here's the deal: to pass your exams, forget about reading your textbook from front to back. Focus on solving exercises and working through past exams. That's where the real learning happens. How do labs work? Before the semester, check your emails. Lab registration is often first come, first served, and announced before lectures even start. Labs usually go like this. You pick your group, usually via the online course system. You'll prep together, solve theory questions, run simulations, and sometimes prep a short presentation. On lab day, you'll do the actual experiment as a team. After that, you'll write a lab report, including measurements, graphs, and a short discussion of the results. This was just 3 of many study tips. If you want to have a full 10-page study template, contact me via email. You'll find it down below. See you in the next video.